nangangalay o mamanhid while sitting on a chair na matagal. That's actually your nerves reacting. Specialized fats help send signals properly. Did you know that our brain is composed of nearly 60% of fat? And a part of that is actually Spingomyelin and Cerobroside. Without them, even simple actions such as blinking, feeling touch, or remembering wouldn't feel as smoothly as before. Today, we'll explore how these two molecules, Spingomyelin and Cerobroside, keep our body and brains working at their best.
Okay, let's now move on to the structural overview of these two lipids. So, both the Spingomyelin and Cerobroside falls under the category of sphingolipid, which means yung backbone nila is sphingosine instead of glycerol. So, starting with the Spingomyelin, this is the polar hydrophilic head group and the non-polar hydrophobic tail group. So, yung head group ng Spingomyelin is called phosphocholine. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang phosphate group at choline na substituent. That is linked also to the sphingosine. Starting with the phosphate group, yung gitnang atom niya is phosphorus that is linked to 4 oxygen. This specific oxygen is negatively charged. This oxygen is double bonded to the phosphorus, and these 2 oxygen forms a phosphodiester bond to the choline and the sphingosine. Moving on to the choline substituent, recalling yung formula niya is CH2, and at tatlong methyl group. This specific part is called the sphingosine. Yun yung parang pinaka-backbone ng mga sphingolipids. So this is the nitrogen or the amide nitrogen and the carbonyl group. Sa gitna nila, nagli-link, ang tawag doon is the amide linkage. So this part, meron din ditong tail and dito na nakadikit yung hydrophobic tail. So dito sa ginawa naming structure, specifically palmitic siya kasi meron siyang 16 na carbon. And moving on to the Cerobroside, yung polar head group naman nila, instead of phosphocholine, ay meron silang sugar. So this specific structure that we made, gumamit kami ng galactose, specifically beta-B-galactose. So overall, yung structure ng Cerobroside nito is called galactose-cerobroside. So ditong lower part naman, meron siyang dalawang fatty acid chain. Yung first is from the hydrocarbon tail doon sa sphingosine. Itong pangalawa naman is 18 siya, 18 which means stearic acid siya. Again, this part is hydrophobic and this part, dito nababuo yung amide linkage. That is similar also sa Spingomyelin.
Now let us examine their functional groups and polarity. Both Spingomyelin and Cerobroside are amphipathic molecules, meaning nagpopossess sila ng hydrophilic head and a hydrophobic tail. So this dual natures nag-aalaw sa kanila to form stable lipid bilayers in cell membranes. Now let's talk about Spingomyelin. Sa Spingomyelin, we have here a hydrophilic head na nagko-consist na phosphate and choline group, making it highly polar. Meanwhile, Cerobroside has a sugar-based head group which contributes to their polarity and nag-aalaw sa kanila mag-participate sa mga cell recognition processes. And each molecule here contains amide linkages and hydroxyl groups na nagsaserve as reactive sites for interactions within the membrane.
Moving on to their biological functions. But before that, did you know that newborn babies have higher Spingomyelin levels? It's because they're developing brains and skin needed for protection and insulation as they grow. Spingomyelin plays a structural and functional role in the myelin sheaths, which insulates and protects nerve fibers. It also facilitates cell signaling and assists in nerve impulse transmission. In contrast, Cerobroside contributes more to cell protection and recognition. Its sugar head groups help mediate communication between cells, especially within neural tissues. So, to summarize this section, Spingomyelin supports structure and signal transduction, while Cerobroside aids in protection and cell communication. Together, they maintain the integrity and function of nerve membranes.
Let us now discuss the medical relevance and applications of Cerobroside and Spingomyelin. In diseases, when these lipids are not properly broken down or are in excess, they might lead to serious metabolic disorders. In Spingomyelin, when they are in excess, it is linked to Niemann-Pick disease, which damages the liver, spleen, and brain. In Cerobrosides, where there is too much Cerobroside, it can cause Gaucher's disease or Kramp's disease, which can affect the nerve function and muscular coordination and development. In research applications, scientists use lipid to study the cell membrane structure and lipid interactions to understand how cells stay intact and signal transduction, how signals are passed between cells through their membranes, and for therapeutic development, to find treatments for diseases caused by lipid storage problems. For the daily applications, did you know that Spingomyelin and Cerobroside are used in skincare products and cosmetic products, tulad na lamang ng moisturizer, anti-aging creams, and barrier repair products? They help maintain skin hydration, strengthening the skin barrier, and protecting cells from damage.
To conclude our report, both Spingomyelin and Cerobroside are sphingolipids that are composed of a sphingosine backbone and long hydrocarbon chains. Their key distinction lies in their head groups, phosphate choline for Spingomyelin and sugar base for Cerobroside. Functionally, Spingomyelin is crucial for structural stability and nerve signal conduction, while Cerobroside is vital for cell recognition and membrane protection. Both are essential for maintaining neural integrity, and abnormalities in their metabolisms can lead to neurological diseases. In summary, though microscopic in scale, these lipids act as dual guardians of the cell membrane, ensuring communication, protection, and function at the molecular level. But before we end, let me tell you a little bit of trivia. Did you know that Spingomyelin and Cerobroside aren't just in the brain? They are also found in the epidermis, especially in the stratum corneum, helping keep our skin hydrated and healthy while protecting our bodies and brains. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.